Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I am going to demonstrate for you the Spiritual Counsel spread using the Seasons of the Witch, Samhain or Samhain Oracle deck. This is by Lorianne Anderson and Juliet Diaz, and illustrated by Giada Rose. And this week I'm doing several spread demonstrations with Halloween decks because Halloween's in just a few weeks, and I thought you might be interested in learning some of these spreads and seeing some of these Halloween themed decks. Okay, so this spread again is called the Spiritual Counsel spread, and it is about connecting with your guides. It's a 3-card spread for receiving spiritual guidance from or connecting with your spiritual support team. All right, so if you want to learn how to use this spread, go ahead and get a pencil and a paper and just write down the position meanings and the titles of the positions, and you'll be able to do this with any deck, not just this deck. You'll be able to do it with any tarot or oracle deck that you prefer or that you enjoy working with. Oh, and if you like this deck, the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle, check it out. Check out my review of it on my playlist that is called Tarot Deck Reviews Volume 1. All right, so let's get going. Again, you have a spiritual support team looking out for you, and this spread may help you get some information from them. All right, so the first card, card 1, is going to be, what do my ancestors and guides want me to know right now? Second card, why are they telling me this? Why are they telling me this? Whatever it is, why are they telling me this? And the third card and the third position is, how can I better receive their guidance? How can I better receive the guidance of my ancestors and spirit guides? How can I better receive their guidance? How can I better receive their guidance? All right, so actually, this is a spread demonstration. The actual spread may have meaning for you. It may not. But at least you'll learn how to do a new spread. And of course, this is so general. There's so many different people watching. Some people it will resonate with. Some people it won't. And if you felt led to watch this video, chances are there's some sort of a message in it for you. Whether it is, gee, I need to do this spread. I need to try this with my own deck, or whether the actual spread has meaning here for you. All right, card 1. What do my ancestors and guides want me to know now? And it's called divination. Take a breath. Take it twice. Insightful reflections are guided by light. All right, so since this is an oracle deck, let's see what the meaning of this card is. And it's number 14. Divination, and these are in here in the book in alphabetical order. So it says this: cards, tea leaves, coffee, clouds, candlelight, flowers. There are dozens of ways to embrace the art of divination, a practice used to seek guidance from the divine and part of a witch's toolkit for centuries. It's a beautiful practice that can help you see beyond what is immediately in front of you. It can show you hidden dangers and gifts, provide new ideas, and shut down old ones. Divination is a way to seek the advice of the powers that be while also showing hidden dangers and truths. If you have pulled divination, you are being asked to explore your ability to receive guidance from the earth and the divine, and in this case, from your spirit guides and ancestors. Now it's time to go deeper into your practice, and you must learn to trust in your own ability to feel your way into messages, as well as your ability to interpret them. This card also means there's a need to take more time to reflect. It can be easy to get lost in the day-to-day without taking time to process everything you've been through. Something as simple as pulling a single card every day, either in the morning or evening, can help you make sense of the events around you. It can help you to see things that you overlooked or consider something that you would never have done otherwise. All right, and then it suggests other forms of divination you might try, like automatic writing, bone reading, which can use chicken bones, shells, seeds, and beads to receive messages, candle reading, dreams, flower and herb divination, numerology, palmistry, runes, or scrying. Okay, so again, our first spread, the spiritual council spread. What do my ancestors and guides want me to know now? So they may want you to know now that it's time to reflect. It's time to reflect on what's happening in your life. It's time to reflect on maybe the things you need to focus on. It's time to reflect on what's important to you at this time in your life. And it's also a suggestion to try maybe some different methods of divination, maybe tarot or oracle cards, or some different ones that were suggested in the book, or something else that you've been wanting to try. Now might be a good time for that. Okay, let's look at the second card. The second card is, why are they telling me this? So why are your spirit guides and ancestors telling you about divination? Healer. It says, listen as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. All right, that's mysterious. So, let's look that one up. That's number 22. This other one, the divination card, is number 14. That might be important. I always like to point out numbers of cards to my clients because those numbers may mean something to you. Or 22 for this card. And let's see, healer. Okay, this is what this card says. And again, this answers the question, why are the guides telling you? Why are your guides and ancestors telling you, pointing out divination to you right now? And it says, we all come into the human experience with the use of energy and intuition. Among us are those who are called to be healers. They are the wise ones who've made a conscious choice to devote themselves to guiding others on their paths. Healers can be found in all religions and traditions, each with something beautiful and unique to contribute to the collective energy of the world. You may know them as shamans, medicine men and women, priestesses, wise ones, great ones, the list goes on. If you have pulled the gift of healer, know that you are being called to initiate yourself as one of the wise ones. You are meant to be a guide for those who are finding their way, and there are many ways you can do this, as a healer for your family and neighborhood, or through building a community on social media, offering wisdom. It doesn't matter how you choose to heal. All that matters is that you do. If you have a thought about becoming a healer, this card is a resounding yes. Some healing practices are crystal therapist, Reiki practitioner, tarot reader, psychic, doula, death doula, herbalist, and so on. You may have something you've practiced for years, or you may feel called to learn a new skill. Trust your intuition. You can become a facilitator of healing, creating healing tools such as guided meditations, healing jewelry, candles, and even creating your own oracle deck that can provide others with a path to heal themselves. You create the path for others to walk. You are unique and have something to share with the world. All right, very interesting. So your ancestors and guides want you to know right now is a good time to practice reflection and divination. They want you to know this because you are meant to be a healer in some way. You are meant to be a healer, and you may have something that you already know how to do that heals people. There are many, many, many different ways to heal people, as we read in the description. And your ancestors want you to embrace being a healer through the use of some sort of divination. All right, in the third card here, how can I better receive their guidance? How can I better receive the guidance, or how can you better receive the guidance of your spirit guides and ancestors? And this card is called the Veil. It's number 41, which is interesting because your other card is 14, and both of these cards add up to 5. Okay, and they are the reverse of each other, so that may mean something to you as well. And this card, the Veil, says, it's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell, a half-swallowed glimpse of all that you truly are or can be, that the tears you bleed are ready for the storms to turn the skies inward. All right. Another mysterious message. Let's read the meaning of the veil. Again, this is how you can better receive guidance from your ancestors and spirit guides. And this one says, I think what's important here, it's quite possible your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell. Okay, so I'm thinking this is telling you to open your eyes to look at things maybe that you haven't seen before, or that you haven't been able to see before, or that you've ignored seeing before. It says the veil is the very heart of Samhain. On this night, the veil between worlds is at its thinnest, and the spirit realm is as close as it's ever going to be here on earth. That means you have a toll-free call to every spiritual helper, from the gods and goddesses to your ancestors, your angels, ghosts, spirit guides, you name it. Each year you have a chance at receiving supercharged advice from those who know everything in the entire universe. The Veil card has come into your reading because new truths will soon be revealed in your situation. Things are being uncovered that were waiting for the conditions to be just right so that they can present themselves to you in the most effective way. Be sure to keep your mind open to receiving messages in unusual ways. Notice any recurring signs or symbols or even feelings. There is no coincidence for you at this time. Again, how can I better receive their guidance? And that is to take advantage of the thinness of the veil on Samhain or Halloween time. It's quite possible that your eyes have become the fog in which you dwell. So you can better receive the guidance of your spirit guides and your ancestors by taking advantage of the time when the veil is thinnest between worlds at Samhain, and by using that to tell you that that is a very good time for you to reach your ancestors and spirit guides to get their messages. That, of course, is not the only time you can reach them. It's just a lot easier at that point of the year and that very night. Okay, and sometimes I look at the bottom of the deck. Right now, I'm feeling like I need to look at the bottom of the deck. It usually has something to do with what has led to the situation, or what you need to know as well about the situation. And it's called transformation. Like 1,000 storms held in hands, soft against the winds, there is change arising from deep within. All right, and I don't even think we need to read the meaning of that card, because when you start getting more in touch with your spirit guides, with your spirit team, with your ancestors, a transformation is going to happen. You'll become the healer you are meant to be through whatever method you choose, whatever method of divination, or whatever other method of healing you choose. And a good time to contact your ancestors and spirit guides would be when the veil between the worlds is thinnest on Samhain or on Halloween. So that, my friends, is my demonstration of the Spiritual Counsel spread about connecting with your guides. And it's from the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle. And again, the positions, if you didn't write these down early, are: card 1 is, what do my ancestors and guides want me to know now? Card 2, why are they telling me this? And card 3, how can I better receive their guidance? All right, and the bottom of the deck also always has something to say about the reading. So, friends, that's it. If you enjoyed this reading, if you'd like to see more like this, please let me know in the comment section. If you want to know more about the Seasons of the Witch Samhain Oracle, and there are other Seasons of the Witch Oracles. Another one is the Mabon Oracle, which I happen to have right here, and there are some others as well. So, friends, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you have not done so. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a lot. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.